Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye. We're the RC Sailors. We're trying to beat some storms right now. We've got a fun little drone to share with you, so let's take a closer look and see what comes in the box. A little bit chaotic right now, not much organization going on because I said we're trying to beat the rain coming in. We're just doing this video in the backyard really quickly, and we have some bigger, cooler like hobby grade stuff charging. But for this video, we're just going to look at a toy grade drone. Just kind of generic a little bit, but we want to see if it's worth your money or just a pass. So in the box we have instructions. You'll use this to download the app because this is a Wi-Fi FPV altitude hold drone. I'm sprinkling already. We have our transmitter here. Nothing is labeled, very generic looking, but at least it's not, you know, small and wimpy. It actually feels pretty good. Both joysticks, or gimbals as some people call them, are spring loaded, so that means we do have altitude hold. Someone's cooking out on the grill. Here is the drone itself. Now, it's kind of funny, the drone, it just looks like a little generic kind of like Phantom-ish shaped drone. They have this little battery hatch on the back. It's kind of big and ugly, but it looks like the battery. It's not. You just fold that down and it shows a JST plug. And I will say the battery itself is pretty big. We have probably one of the biggest toy grade drone batteries I've ever seen. It's just a single cell, but it's 1800 milliamps. 1800 milliamps. Look at that brick. That is huge for a little toy grade, cheap-ish drone, but it fits in there pretty well. It comes with a little USB charge cable, but because it's such a big battery, it did take a while to charge. It was like 2 or 3 hours with the included little USB charge cable. We have a chip clip mount for your phone, my favorite style, that just pops in the back of the transmitter very quickly and easily. Snaps on. I like that style a lot. And then here is the camera. It just mounts to the bottom of the drone and plugs in. In this bag we have our landing gear, which I might need to put on for this, prop guards, and 2 spare props. There's a screwdriver with some spare screws as well. So those actually might be used to hold on the landing gear. I think that's what they're used for. That's everything that comes in the box. It is kind of funny on the box. It says, this is the first thing I noticed on this thing, high performance folding drone. High performance folding drone. Nothing on this thing folds at all. Nothing except the battery hatch. Does that count as a folding drone? That's it. Does that fold? Why does it say that?
Let's watch.
High performance.
Let's watch.
It's very nice. We actually have a little indicator on our phone's screen letting us know that we're filming. Popeye's excited, so let's take off.
Whoa.
Sounds funny. Boy, that looks an awful lot like a Phantom, doesn't it? Just like a little Phantom. So the wind is picking up. I'm gonna have to increase my rates already. There's rate 2. And I really thought, okay, this is just gonna be a cheap toy grade drone that I probably will not like, especially because it says on the box folding drone with high performance. I thought this is just stupid. But then I saw that battery and I thought, okay, they're doing something a little different. And now it's in the air and it's flying really well. Although it does sound very whiny and high pitched. Oh, it stopped filming on its own. Although the little indicator for the video is still highlighted. I want to hit it again.
Nope, I lost it.
Oh, the app has crashed. Totally froze. Yeah, so that's a big downside. Abby is going to try to film and fix the app at the same time while it's raining right now. Yes, this is what we do for YouTube. Guys, yesterday you noticed there wasn't a video. That was because...
the drone.
Oh yeah, it's above the shed there. That's because it was just storming like crazy and it was scheduled to be bad weather all weekend. So this is the biggest break in the weather we've had. We thought we'd better just run outside and get a video for everybody because it might be rainy all weekend. We might not have video tomorrow if we can't get out and film anything. We'll see though. So just flying around. Sorry Abby, I know I'm kind of in and out of frame there.
I can't do everything.
Stay
still.
It looks like you're kind of there. It's frozen
Okay.
though. The video is frozen, you see?
Oh, jeez.
So we'll see if anything saves. This probably is going to be a pass. But with that big 1800 milliamp battery, I kind of want to see how long the
All
flight
that
time
work
is.
for a frozen image.
We do have red and green lights on the bottom, but they're hard to see unless you're tipping way forward.
Did you get to look at the FPV signal?
Yeah, it was your traditional,
Did it
there it
again.
stopped again. It was your traditional Wi-Fi FPV toy grade drone, but the altitude hold, that's all it right there. I'm not touching it at all.
Not bad.
It's doing really well. I'm not even touching the right stick right now, even with the wind. Okay, it's making all kinds of noises. There, we're back. We have video feed again. Let's see. Okay, I hit the video button, so I think we're back in action.
You are. That's so funny.
Yeah, now we can do flips on this, so let's pull one off really quick. Ah, this might be one while you're filming. It won't let you do any flips. Probably so. Let's stop filming and see if it'll let us now. Nope. Probably one that when the camera's plugged in, it won't let you do any flips. So back to filming. And if we press and hold the rate button, it should do crazy yaw. So let's try it. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at it.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
always fun.
Oh yeah. Look at it go. Listen to it.
Is Popeye just not interested in this drone?
I don't think so. And there's our highest rate, so it's pretty quick. Yeah, he's just like standing there staring at us.
Show them our cherry tree that just randomly died
Okay.
the other day.
I
I
might
guess
be able
it was
to.
like a month ago.
I'm back in the low rate, so let's go
Yeah, look.
kind of film
Just
it a little
randomly
bit.
died the other day. Maybe a month ago or so. I don't know. And poor cherry tree, but everything else is doing great.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
got our cherry. That's our peach tree. No fruit yet though.
Down
Pear
here is
tree.
pear,
That is something our neighbor gave. It's not a fruit tree.
right? Pretty though.
And then
Over here,
we got
nectarine.
nectarine tree is doing the best, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of crooked.
And then over here, you forget this one all the time.
No, I was waiting for you. An
Okay.
apple.
Apple tree.
Apple tree. No fruit though. Just kind of fun, but kind of bummed about our cherry tree. I don't know why it would just die like that.
Where you at, little buddy? He's just like, oh, scratching his
What
back.
is he doing? What are you doing, Popeye?
Come get it, buddy. Yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, after we did our truck video, I think it was, Abby and I were out in the backyard and I got the Bugs 3H, or was it? No, it was just the regular 3 charged, and I flew it in the backyard and Popeye was chasing it.
He likes that one.
See, we get out our stuff and fly off camera pretty often, really. As often as we can. Just zipping around. I have a feeling this is going to be an exceptionally long flight time. Really good size battery in there. I've never seen one. I've never seen an 1800 milliamp battery that big. Usually it stops at around 800 max. So we've got an additional 1000 milliamps on a toy grade drone in a very standard size and shape and everything. I'm assuming we're going to have a nice long flight time. You probably have a timer going on the camera.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay, so it's probably been in the air about 5 minutes.
There he goes.
Yeah. Get it, buddy. Oh no, the wind is getting me. Yeah, too much wind. Throttling down. Let me go reset.
Good job, buddy. You got it.
There, now he's interested again. Put my head on the swing. The chaos of filming in the backyard. Yeah, the wind was really getting it. It's pretty windy. You can probably hear the wind. It's slightly raining a little bit right now, just a little sprinkle. Feels good, but cameras and drones don't like the rain. And it's probably going to start pouring here in a little bit, so we just had to get this video done.
Yesterday we lost power, so we didn't have a video
For hours.
you yesterday.
Yeah, it was out for hours.
It was storming all day, and then it was out for a long time. And actually, the day before, it was out for a few hours too because of maintenance. But
That was scheduled.
it was funny. Yeah, that one was scheduled. And then it was funny because that day that the scheduled outage happened, Nathan was like, you know what? When I was a little kid, we lost power all the time and had the candles and had to play board games and stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, I think a lot of people had to do that. Maybe it was just more common back then. And then the very next day, we lost
the power.
for quite a long time too. It's funny. It's funny how that stuff works.
You know, we had app issues at first, but it's been running now for 4 solid minutes.
I was getting text when that happened,
Could
So I
have.
just kind of wonder if that kind of messed with
That
it.
could have, yeah. It's probably not a super stable app. I mean, I can't remember what this drone costs. So is it $40 or $50?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
I just can't
off the top of
remember.
my head.
I'm sure we'll have it linked in the description box below, just like all of our videos, everything we do.
Oh, you almost got it, Pop.
He almost got it. Those little legs are like perfect little places for him to grab on. Yeah. I don't think he wants to get it. I think he wants to get close. Just to prove to everyone, I can jump that high. No problem.
He's like a little cheater or something on the prowl. Just waiting to attack. Get it, Popeye?
Good exercise for Popeye.
There it is. He loves it. He likes jumping like that. So we're at 8 minutes now.
With probably
Or I
about
guess
1 minute on the
crash.
ground.
Yeah, so 7 minutes.
He could so get that if he wanted to. He jumps, oh wow. Not a bad little drone. Kind of fun to fly. Looks good against the green grass. Nice and bright white.
You were right about the battery lasting forever.
It is.
This is a huge battery for such a small little guy.
1800 milliamps.
That's
Normally,
crazy.
I don't know what you would even see that in, like a truck, but then, you know, it's single cell, so not a bad little drone. Have you guys had any bad weather so far this summer? Any power outages yourself? And if so, what do you do when the power goes out? Tell us in the comments section. No lights, no music, no TV, no internet, no RC Sailors.
You have data. Don't use your phone. Don't want to use your data. What do you do?
What do you do? Yeah, I want to know.
Tell them what we did yesterday.
Abby and I, we played a game of life.
And I won.
But we were playing it in the baby's room.
So we have the baby's nursery all cleared out of all the furniture. And it is now, it was supposed to be a light pink, but it is clearly light purple. Don't you love how those paint chips are so accurate?
It's fine with me, it looks good.
So it's it's like a light purple. And we're hoping, hoping to find a good deal on carpet. We got everything measured the other day. We've been saving for carpet for years and years and years.
Nope. I think it's getting low on juice because it couldn't lift very strong.
Okay. You said the lights aren't blinking?
They're not.
It's probably getting a little low though.
Yeah, I'd say it's getting a little low. I didn't have any but the gusts of wind are very strong for something like this. If you get a drone like this, the size, brushed motors, geared, they're not extremely powerful. And if you've never flown a drone before, or it's just your first, second, or third, you probably shouldn't fly in any wind. I've probably flown 1,000 drones now, and probably thousands of batteries through all of them. And I don't fly in a lot of wind, but this is comfortable for me, so don't fly out of your comfort zone. Now, on a positive note, I think everybody needs a drone about like this. Maybe not this one necessarily, unless if the flight time's like a half hour, then I'm going to say buy it. But otherwise, this might end up being a pass. It's just there's nothing really special about it.
10-minute flight time.
That is pretty special. That's pretty good for a little toy grade drone.
That is really good. Is it still filming?
It's still filming, yeah. No crash.
You should stop filming.
I'll stop just to make sure it saves.
Let's hope it saves.
Yeah, it's at 8 minutes on it.
Take a picture.
Well, I'll try to do a selfie, but it's windy with our little wood pile here. And snap. I think I about got us. We'll get a little bit closer. It's hard. It's hard to get it in frame with the wind. Let's get it here.
You're not closer.
Well, I'm trying to focus on getting all of us in frame and stuff. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, back to filming.
Again.
Just a good sized drone to fly around the backyard. You know, if you're like us, we spend a lot of time at the computer editing, and it's nice just to take a little break and step outside. There we go.
Right when it started falling, our camera stopped recording. It hit our 12-minute max mark of filming. So that was an 11-minute flight time.
Well, they did a lot of things right on this drone. The transmitter, once you got the buttons down, it wasn't bad. The top right is flips, the top left is rates. Press and hold to do the crazy fast yaw, which was really good.
We couldn't get it to do flips, I thought.
Well, it's labeled as flips, and it can do them, I think, if you just unplug the camera. A lot of Wi-Fi FPV drones do that. It's not uncommon to see that. I think they just disable it because they're afraid it might mess up the camera or the app or something. I don't know. The transmitter wasn't bad. The drone itself, it's got a pretty good shape if you like that phantom style of drone. And you know, did the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi FPV was usable, but it was Wi-Fi FPV on your phone with a cheap app. Wasn't great, crashed once on us. But the chip clip method is my favorite method for obvious reasons. It just works, and it works well, always. I'm very trusting of those, and that's not even my phone. I'm holding the instructions to make sure I got all the things. There was a headless mode and a return to home, but in this style of drone, headless mode is rarely used unless you just want to try it out for fun, and the return to home generally just gets it back in the general area. But since we're very close to it in the backyard, I didn't want to hit that and then it go and hit something or us. Overall, it was okay. If you got this as a gift, keep it and fly it until the motors burn up on it.
I'm impressed with the flight time.
The flight time was good.
That makes it worth it.
That was probably the best part of this drone.
That's like double the flight time of anything else.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
You don't think it's about double?
No. I think we see a lot of things in the toy grade area that are 7 to 8 minutes pretty confidently, and sometimes even more than that. I'd say we got about an 11-minute flight time or so out of that.
11.
If that. That's not double. That's not worth it.
I was thinking 6 minutes.
If it did everything else perfectly and had an 11 or 12-minute flight time, great, but it wasn't amazing. Regardless, we'll have a link to the description box below. It's not the worst drone we've ever seen, but it's not the best drone in its price point. We'll have suggestions carded at the top and a good suggestion at the end of this video for you guys to check out. Maybe you missed it. We do a video almost every day on our channel. Thanks a lot for watching.
Except when we lose power.
Except when we lose power. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye! I said that wrong. Bye!